All right, here we go. First fight gonna go to Phoenix. Gonna wipe the Hunters off there. Didn't really see what happened. A little bit of NA production there. But we are back. We have it on the big screen now. I haven't done that in a long time, though. You guys gotta give me a break. It's been like a whole season since I forgot to do that. So I always bring it up because I always think it's interesting. But this Phoenix team does play on pretty high ping, at least over 100, because they are an European-based team. So it's always impressive to me that they can play in Division 1 against our best teams here in NA with that ping difference. Oh, I didn't even see that. It looks like Head gave out a sub. I don't know who Days Tristan is, but thank you so much, Head family. I appreciate that. Thank you for gifting that sub, man. It means a lot. Hunter's gonna go and cap the point back. Gave Phoenix about 30%. Phoenix already, though, roaring back here. Couple of picks. Boosty are gonna do their best to try and minimize the damage here on Tracer. They've got everybody low. The Immortality Field is gonna come out at the perfect time. And actually, it might save them here. Eerie, though, gonna get a double kill. Everybody in the lobby is dead except for looks like KO and Kyo, and that's going to be enough to hold on to this point. Very close team fight there. Almost everybody went down. And we still have Squares and Frog. They might try and cap this while the Hunters are off the point. I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. Probably not. Dinks is going to make sure that doesn't happen. Dinks played DPS for the Hunters in their last match. Now coming in on the tank today. I believe they're extremely high ranked on 2 roles. I'm going to guess that's tank and DPS. So cool to see the versatility. Lots of these Hunters players, very versatile, playing lots of different roles. We saw that a lot last season. Like Boostioro, for example, could just as easily be playing support right now. Kyo could be playing any. And Jellyman, of course, Grandmaster 1 on all 3 roles. Very impressive. So each of the players on this Hunters roster has an insane resume, Overwatch-wise. Jellyman in trouble, though. Square's going to find them. Eerie also going to get Kyo. So that's going to be a double kill for Phoenix. They're going to lose Eerie in the back. Hunted down by the Tracer. Boostioro doing such a good job on the Tracer. To every time Phoenix starts to get some momentum, they're just going to lose somebody in their back line. All right, so Phoenix take it back, 93% for the Hunters. One more team fight would be enough. We'll see if they've got it. Phoenix gonna start off with 2 kills. Dink's gonna get Frog, though. But it looks like Phoenix are gonna hold on for at least this fight. Couple more Hunters players going down. He's going to use the bomb. But not really going to lead to anything here except maybe a brutal stagger. Almost gets Eerie, though. It gets close. So going to be final team fight for the map here. Not the map, the round. This is still the first round. It's gone so long that I've kind of forgotten. So now both teams going to be jumping on this point. The winner of this team fight is going to get a great start into this match by getting this first control point. Nobody down yet. Immortality Field going to go down, and Frog is going to be taken down by Dinks, who swapped to the ball. Going to get Frog, and everybody's low. It's a huge kill from Dinks rolling through Phoenix. And after a great fight, the point is going to get flipped, and Hunters are going to snag it back just at the end. Phoenix not going to have a touch. Rather live without beef or chicken? Probably couldn't. Yeah, I'd rather live without beef, because I don't know, chicken's a lot more healthy for you. You know, that red meat, not great for your heart. You know. Question bands. That's hype, Rondo. You still got time to build it, so best of luck.
Better get paid after all this.
Pumacita01, thank you so much for gifting that sub. I guess I was locked in and didn't hear it. But looks like it went to Who's Lily, so congrats, Lily. No ads for you for a month. Courtesy of Pumacita. Everybody's so generous today. I appreciate that. I mean, not to me, like to other people. I know it's like subs to my channel, but it's like Rondo given to some people, Head Family gifting a sub, Pumacita gifting a sub. You guys are goats for real. I appreciate that. After that first round, it looks like we are really looking at a close one. Came down to 99-99 on the first control point. Phoenix was just one team fight away from snagging it, but then a big play from Dinks on the ball got 4 Phoenix players, I think. Eerie in trouble again. Immortality field perfectly timed though. BRX saving that team fight. That could have gone very bad very quick, and almost gets another kill on the Lucio. KO somehow escaping. Not sure how they pulled that one off. And Phoenix almost take it back. Right now it is under Hunter's control. Phoenix have it about 90% capped, and they will flip it at 15%, so just a very short stay for the Hunters on the point. But now it looks like it's already being flipped again. Square's gonna get 1 kill there though, and if they can hunt down Jellyman, that might be enough. And they will. So hold on. Big play from Squares could end up saving this. Dinks getting low as well. Perfectly timed cooldown though to get a little bit more HP on the ball. And it looks like Hunters will be all right unless the reinforcements can get here just a little bit faster. Nope, gonna be flipped at 25. Point already been flipped 3 different times this early.
That's what I need.
Now Hunter's gonna take the lead as they get over 25% here. Both teams with a pulse bomb. We'll see which Tracer strikes first. Bustioro already sniffing out the backline here. It seems like Square's just trying to find out where Bustioro is. Has their sights set. Pulse Bomb not going to get anything, but it's not a big deal as the team is going to get 2 kills there. Frog still going to end up using Rally though. Probably not going to get anything with that. D-Tank's going to use their ult too. But they were already down 3. Not sure if there was a different reason for that. I'm sure there was. But Phoenix going to use 2 pretty big ultimates there. They're going to use Brig and Sigma on a fight. Okay, maybe they were swapping. That's probably what it was. Okay. For real, the fall off's crazy, right? Kyo going to take out Frog from the back. Going to be a 1-to-1 trade though, but Dinks will get Eerie immediately after that. Hunters now, what started as a close map is slowly becoming not very close anymore, and it looks like they will be able to cap it here. What's up, Blue? Welcome. Oh yes, Celestials play today. I wonder if we're gonna see Blue plays, because I know we didn't see Blue plays in that first match Celestials played, so. Celestials is one of those teams that's always good about getting all their players playtime, so I'm sure we'll see some new players. Phoenix coming back, gonna get a couple kills here, and they are in control, but once again, it's a problem where they stopped the Hunters right at 90%, and if the Hunters flip it just once, they're gonna be able to take the control point. This is basically exactly what happened in the last control point. So unless the Phoenix can play perfect Overwatch for like 2 team fights, they are cooked. Probably not a great start as their D.Va is unfortunately going to get D-Mech there, chased down. But Eerie going to get a big double kill. This could save them. D-Tank is still out of mech. Eerie going to get a triple. And hold on. It looked like a death sentence with the mini D.Va. And if they can get D-Tank back in this mech here, that could be monumental, especially if they hunt down Dinks too for the stagger. They will. What do you click on to go into first person? I click on space to go into first person. Space, space, space. So once again, it's going to come down to the final fight, and KO is going to get a huge pick on Eerie. This would be so tragic for Phoenix if they make it to the last fight just to lose both of them. But they're going to have to try and win a 4v5 here. They might have some ultimates. D-Tank going to try and use the D.Va Bomb. Will be able to get back in mech, but in the meantime, Frog's going to go down as well. They do get Jellyman low. Looks like they're going to be all right. And Hunters once again coming out on top of this team fight. I think it's safe to say this one's going to be over in a very close map. Both of them coming down to 99-99. But man, that was an exciting start so far. I know, right, Penguin? Even the bots know. I need some more viewers out here. I'll get back in my club. That's some bad sleep, man. I was up till like 5 in the morning.
Time to save the world. Game on.
That's why you shouldn't drink caffeine late in the day, as I'm drinking caffeine late in the day. It's a tough cycle, you know? I need caffeine to commentate the matches and to get energized, but then I can't sleep. So let's go over the subs for the Hunters. Everybody except Dinks swapping out. Dinks still on tank, it looks like. We have Smash coming in, which Smash, the only hero I saw them play was Junker Queen in the last match. So I'm curious if they're going to be playing Junker Queen again, and they will. So Dinks going to be moving to support. So I'm going to have to move around these players quite a bit here. Give me 1 second. Because we're switching up all the roles here. I think that's right. There we go. So yeah, everybody except Dinks changing. Dinks is going to be moving from tank to support. And we're going to have Smash moving to tank. Energy and Pizza Hut going to be coming in for DPS. Wavy Creature going to be coming in on the Brig. And meanwhile, for Phoenix, we are running the exact same thing, which I don't blame them. They looked really good. They were just one team fight away from winning both of those objectives. And I'm excited to see more Junker Queen from Smash. That was fun in the last matchup versus Eclipse. All right, here we go. So they chose Midtown, Phoenix did, and Hunters chose defense first. So that means Phoenix is going to be attacking, already moving over towards this enclosed building over here. Big TNT going to blast everybody in that room. D-Tank on the D.Va again. Smash is going to take out the Kiriko from behind. So already a player down for Phoenix, and there goes another. Going to have to be a quick reset here. Just forget about this team fight and start the next one. Great hold and great opening pick to find the Kiriko early. We'll see if they swap anything. No, it doesn't look like it. Gonna stick with the D.Va. So, and they're also playing the Kiriko this map, which they did not play. What kind of Kiriko skin is that? Is that new? I've never seen that before. That's scary, man. All right, try number 2. A couple of Hunters players getting low, especially Pizza Hut in the back. But D-Tank now going to be demeched early and taken care of, so they're going to lose their tank. They're probably going to want to just completely reset again. 2 very good team fights for the Hunters so far. Absolutely perfect. No problems. Haven't lost a player yet this map. I don't know, it's not my thing, man. And I honestly have never seen it. I've never seen her wearing like a dog mask or whatever that is. Genuinely the first time. And no ults yet either for Phoenix. Eerie gonna get a big pick though. Gonna win the Ash duel against Pizza Hut. And now Hunter's gonna try and counter with some ults. They're gonna nano Smash. He's gonna use the Junker Queen ult there. Jumping on D-Tank, who's gonna go down. Energy's gonna find squares, winning the Tracer ones, and also blow up Eerie. So they're gonna be all right after losing Pizza Hut, who's gonna be back in just a second anyway. But now, Phoenix have not used any ults, and they are about to have all 5 ready to go. Scoreboard? Oh, thank you. Golly, man, I am off my game today. I need to wake up. Off my game. Hold on. I need to like down like a bunch of this. That'll have the brain flowing again. And here comes those ults from Phoenix. We knew they were going to have all 5. Probably don't want to use all 5. But use as many as you need to get the point. Because this Hunter's defense so far is not to be messed with. D-Tank still chasing. Barely going to make it out. And it looks like they're going to be all right. Energy is deep in the backline here, but multiple players jumping on them and going to be able to find them. I can get Jellyman to give you massages. Well, Jellyman seems busy. I think they're busy playing the match right now, but maybe after I'll let you know. So Phoenix are going to be okay. They're going to use their ult well, and they are going to get this first point. They've got nobody moving the payload, though. Hunter's getting ready for their next defense on this bridge here. They had a basically flawless defense. I mean, there's only so much you can do when a team saves up all 5 ults. Phoenix already approaching the high ground. D-Tank gonna go up and start pressuring. Energy gonna get Eerie in the back, but gonna be taken out by DB. So a little 1-to-1 trade there on the DPS. I don't have to turn around just yet. It's still a 4v4. Jumping on the high ground again, but the pool is gonna be massive. Using that Junker Queen blade to just really displace the tank and put them wherever they want. Did they get slept out of mech? What happened to D-Tank's mech? Oh, never mind. Never mind. My screen was bugging out for a second. But after a long back and forth fight, it looks like Hunters are going to be able to hold this bridge pretty well. Phoenix gearing up for the next attack. Big early kill. They're going to get the Ana, which is huge. But unluckily for them, they are going to lose a player in the back. So another 4v4, but crucially, right now Hunters are missing their Ana, and that Ana is slow. It's a slow grandma walking back from spawn, so now might be the time to really strike and try and win this team fight. They're going to use Kiriko here. Gotta keep their tank in mech though, but unfortunately not gonna happen. Just too much damage. Now once again, it looks like they're gonna be turned away at the last moment. Wavy Creature getting a little double kill on the Brig though too. It was a great start to get Dinks kind of on that high ground, but unfortunately just not able to capitalize. They will have both DPS ults, also getting close to what looks like a beat and maybe D.Va Bomb. I don't know if it'll be ready this fight. So slightly better ult economy, but who knows? Whichever one of these pulse bombs landing could be the difference of whether Phoenix is able to get to this second point or not. Energy already stalking in the background. Peaked #1 on console DPS. This is a crazy DPS player. Square's gonna blow up Pizza Hut, so they make their pulse bomb work, and it's actually gonna get matrixed by D-Tank, so they win the pulse bomb trade. Once again, D-Tank just going to get D-Mech. This time they do have a bomb, and they are going to be able to get back in it and blow up Smash. So now, at the last moment here, Phoenix is striking back, but they still probably have one more team fight to get it in. This is still very far from that area there, so unless they can get some huge staggers, which they just kind of got on Energy, Hunters should be able to attack one more time. 2 meters, 1 meter, maybe not, maybe not. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Okay, they got it. It came down to like 0.1 seconds. Phoenix really cutting it close there, but is going to get that second point. They are going to be okay. You say, I'm sorry about that. I can do a lot of things. I can program, I can cast, I can manage, but I cannot speak Spanish. I apologize. Lo siento. I know that one. There you go.
My gift to you
Lo siento, no español hablar. All announcing gonna be in English today. I apologize. D-Tank just has had no reprieve from Smash this game. Smash has really lived up to their name and just smashed this mech constantly. Never do that again? Whatever, bro. Was it grammatically correct, though? Was it grammatically correct? I know hablo is for, like, when you're talking about first person, but I was talking about it as, like, hablar as in a verb sense. Doesn't matter. Final fight. Couple picks for Phoenix. They could be all right here. D-Tank gonna try and get back into this mech right on the payload. Smash gonna go down to Bob, crucially. The D-Tank glued to this payload right now. Bob is gonna get a double kill from the grave. Even though Eerie went down, their Bob still was enough. Energy with the pulse bomb. One well-placed pulse could spoil the party for Phoenix as they're getting close to the end here. Little Tracer 1v1 here. Energy gonna finish it off with a melee. Beautiful play there. But Eerie gonna come right out of Cloak and spoil the fun. Even though it was a beautiful 1v1, doesn't matter. And now, stalking their prey in the back, pressuring Pizza. D-Tank once again. Poor guy can never stay in this mech. Dude is really keeping those Korean mechanics in business, making all these mechs for D.Va. And it looks like they're gonna be stopped just short of third point, but a good push all around.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
I wasn't trying to do an accent, Lumacita. If I was trying to do, here's the problem, Lumacita. If I try and do an accent, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, that's racist," right? But if I just say Spanish in my normal voice, they're gonna be like, "Oh, look at this white guy, he can't speak Spanish." It's like, bro, what do you want me to do? There's no winning. There's no winning. So that's why we just speak English. I know, okay. Just give up then? I will. That's what I just said. I'm giving up. Game over. All right, make sure you enter the raffle for map number 2. As a reminder, we're gonna have a 500 token raffle for every map, as we always do. What's a priority pass? Yeah, lately we haven't done it a lot because I've been really busy, but often we'll have like 1v1 and 2v2 tournaments that are completely separate from this league entirely, and priority passes let you enter those.
Stay still for hours, waiting for the perfect shot.
I don't know how you zip around without getting dizzy.
Swapping sides. Hunter's now going to be on attack. If they get it to just near that third point there, they're going to go up 2-0 in this series. D-Tank going to be swapping to the Ramatra, it looks like. So different look on defense here. Also going to have squares on the Venture. No more Tracer. Pizza Hut also going to swap things up too. Going to be going on the Widowmaker, hunting Eerie right now. Eerie knows they're being hunted though. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Me on Widow. But it looks like the rest of Hunters are going to be just fine.
Keep fighting.
And they are going to cap on their first attempt, which is a stark difference from the like 5 or 6 team fights it took Phoenix to get that. Well, hold on. Never mind, don't hold on. Nice shot there on the Brig, but Hunters are going to be able to turn them away at the last second there. Okay, question though for you guys while we're waiting for the next team fight. I tried to change some settings. Does the stream seem higher quality than normal? Because I had found out that in my settings it was exporting to Twitch at like not the max quality. So I made it the max quality now, but I don't know if it's even noticeable. Let me know. Big anti there, going to catch a couple of Phoenix players, and Smash will gladly finish them off. And so now Hunter's just absolutely breezing through these parts of the map that Phoenix took so long to get through. Base cam swire quality? Well, that's good. Not the gameplay, though. I think we're on max settings. Max, like, display settings. I could be wrong, though. All right, Hunter's already just one team fight away from the second objective. We'll see if a stop here could prevent them from just snagging it with a huge time bank. Probably not going to happen, though. Already the tank going down. That was a gross knife. Gosh, Junker Queen looks so much fun to play. Looks almost as much fun as Doom. Thanks, Glix. That's good to hear. I'm glad it was worth me trying to figure that out for like 2 hours, because it was... I'm not a hardware person, I'm a software person, and it was brutal. All right, Hunters have 5 minutes to get this thing to the end of where Phoenix got it. Pulse Bomb not gonna land there. Now D-Tank popping the Ramattra ult, gets wavy early. They also used Venture ult too, though, so that's 2 ults there just to get the Hunters off the payload. Oh no. Okay, they realize now. I said 2 ults just to get the Hunters off the payload, and they weren't even off the payload. But still not over yet. It's probably at least still a full team wipe away from getting this thing there. But they've got 4 ultimates to do it right here. Meanwhile, Phoenix just has 2.5, almost with the Kiriko. Hunters could just press a couple buttons here and just finish them off. Go on 2-0 on the series. Fury will get a double kill from the side, but is it enough to save Phoenix? I don't think it will. Squares almost gets wavy. Not gonna happen though. We'll see if anybody can touch. That green area on the map is where Hunters need to get it to go up 2-1 and just be on match point of this series. Frog gonna come out, drop the beat on him. It's focused by Smash, who immediately antis them and finishes them off. Why are we talking in Spanish? Squares will get wavy, but right now everybody going down for Phoenix, and it looks like, unless Frog has the best rollout of all time. We're gonna be going to map number 3. Hunter's gonna be moving to 2-0. Hunters still haven't dropped a map in this season.
Time for the reckoning!
We're gonna get map number 3 set up in just a second, and we'll get another raffle too. So make sure you enter. Here we go. All right. We're gonna have a swap here of the tanks. Cat in a cart coming in. Everybody else staying the same for Phoenix. Boostioro coming in. And is that Boostioro on tank? Oh no. Or was that just a meme? It might have been a meme. So let's go over the subs again. This time, only Pizza Hut gonna be staying in. The other 4 players hopping in are Boostioro, Jellyman, Wooback Baby, and Kyo. Kyo and Jellyman, and I think Boostioro already played. Wooback Baby, I think this is the first time they're playing this match, though they did play last match. It wasn't a meme. Boostioro coming out on the Malga. Oh lord. And Cat in a Cart, who I thought plays Dive Tank, is on Ramattra, which is interesting. We might see some Juno here, which makes sense. You want to go quick in Servasa. DBRX played a lot of different supports in this match so far, and maybe some Juno. Maybe it's just for the initial speed, and then they're going to swap to BAP. Or Kiri. See, I'm learning. I'm learning these high elo strats. Which is a bummer. No Juno. But Maybe we'll see her in some of the lower divs today. Jellyman literally has the same voice as Genji. I don't know, man. I've heard Jellyman in some interviews in season 1, and I don't know how accurate that is. All right, here we go. First flashpoint. Boostioro on the Malga, immediately blown up. Jellyman on the Genji, though, will get squares. But 3 quick kills for Phoenix, 4 quick kills. Look at DBRX on the Kiriko. I think they got 3 there in that fight. Juno was played today already. Are you okay? Where? I'm not okay. Like I said, Penguin, I'm off my game today. I went to bed at 5 a.m., bro. Unwillingly. I didn't want to. I just couldn't sleep. All right. Boostioro's still going to stay on the Malga. Not going anywhere, though. Big Maywall from Eerie. Going to stop them short. Square's also going to get Pizza Hut. And here comes Phoenix. The bird is rising. Already looking good on the first flashpoint. Could this be a repeat of last season? Where it was literally, Hunters won the first 2, Phoenix won the 3rd one, Hunters won the 4th. We'll see if it's the same thing. Reverse sweep, I think reverse sweep's a bit of a stretch, but it would be cool to see Phoenix at least get a map. They're not impossible. I mean, if you think about how close Samoa was, reverse sweep's definitely not impossible. Is it likely? Probably not. So far, the comp not working great for Hunters. They are not going to cap the first point at all. And they are going to be chasing this second point now as Phoenix strike first. It's 4:45 p.m. No, oh my gosh. You guys are silly, man. It's hopeless. not that bird. All right. We got a big cage coming up and gonna waste no time here. Gonna drop it directly on Cat. But here comes the support ult. Actually, every ult from Phoenix. Actually, every ult in the game. Here we go. First kill gonna be Jellyman, though, who immediately after popping Blade was focused. Wu is gonna get Cat in the cart, so that is the tank going down. But man, these beams hurt. Running Mei Sim, just giving them no room to walk anywhere. And it is working quite well.
Kaiki.
Yep, that was a real ult dump. Not a single ult surviving that fight. Absolutely nobody in the game with an ult now. So now we're going to have a dry fight after the ult fight. Pure mechanics now. Boostioro finally had enough of Malga. Gonna swap over to the Ram. Hero, I think they play a lot. I don't know. They usually don't play tank, so it's difficult to tell. Square's gonna get killed though early. Pizza Hut from behind. Oh, almost. Great boop from Frog, saving their team there, booping away the Cassidy right before those skull icons were on the screen. And Phoenix gonna get the second flashpoint. Uh-oh. I got you. As soon as Wu respawns, we'll spectate some Wu. There we go. Wu did have a crazy play in Hunter's last match. It was on this map, too.
Next flashpoint, Palace.
And it was on this flashpoint. So everything perfectly coming together. Wu got a 4K on this flashpoint, which saved the map. Eclipse would have won this map if Wu didn't have that play. So same hero, same map, same flashpoint. We'll see if they can come up a bit big again like they did last time. Bit late there saving Kyo. And man, they are going to gut the supports early. Swissy, what's up, man? Phoenix playing these fights perfectly. They are looking good. This different comp is also really nice. We didn't see anything like this kind of rush comp. And it's kind of interesting, like, I don't see a lot of Mei Sim at the same time. Usually you'd have like a Cassidy or a Reaper and then one of these beam heroes, but both beams, they're just blasting this Hunter's team. All right, time for Wu to relive last match and be the hero here. They have their ult just like they did last time. We need another 4K. Good play there to save the tank, but still taking so much heat, and that's the problem with something like a Symmetra. And Cat is not going to waste any time, going to jump in here knowing the Hunters are in trouble. Boostioro in trouble the most, and is going to go down, and that might be the map right there. Kyo going to find Frog right before going down. Jellyman is going to get Eerie, so they are going to pick off 2, but nobody's touching, realistically, right? Well, hold on. The Doom pick. It'll be close. It'll be very close. Oh, big play. The Vortex saves it. So right now, the script is still intact. Same thing as last season, which is really funny. Hunters winning the first 2 and Phoenix winning the third, just like last season. But we'll see if Phoenix can do what they didn't do last season, which is win 2 maps against Hunters. Good lord. All right. What's up, CX Spies? Thank you so much for that follow. Sorry.
I can't imagine you're here to do research. Why are you fighting?
All right, looks like we have fixed the problem. It wasn't letting us do US Central servers, but then I don't know, maybe Phoenix has had that problem before because they're just like restart the game, and we restarted the game and it worked. So I'm glad that worked because that was looking very bleak. Let me swap around. Looks like Kyo's on tank now. Jellyman on support. Boostioro on DPS. Alright. We're back though. Apologize to everybody, but here we go. So Phoenix did win the last map there. They 3-0'd it on Servasa. Oh my gosh. Of course the ad break is gonna run right after the game starts. This is such a mess today. Things will go smoother though as it goes along. Hunters are going to be on attack first. Hunters pick Circuit Royale, and looks like Phoenix wanted defense first. I'm not sure if that's the norm. People usually prefer defense first. Kyo going to be starting out on the Sigma. Cat is going to be on the Reinhardt. So originally they were going to swap D-Tank back in, but they said something like D-Tank had some comms issues, like I guess they couldn't talk where they currently were, so they were like, actually just put Cat back in. So we'll see if that ends up being a big factor. Right now all of Phoenix in this little room here, looks like they're gonna run a similar comp to what worked last time, even though it's not really a poke comp on what is a very poke map. Starting pretty good so far. They're gonna run Eerie and Squares both on these beam heroes again. Pizza Hut on an absolute mission to try and get out of here. Unfortunately, not gonna happen. Just gonna end up staggering himself. Defense first does make sense because then when you're on attack, you know exactly how far you need to get the payload, you know? Like, if they don't get it all the way there, you know, like, well, if we dump all our ults into getting this right here, we just win the map, you know? So defense first, I think, does make sense on paper. Pizza Hut gonna throw in Bob, and Bob is gonna get a triple kill. Kyo gonna finish off the other 2. So Hunters striking back immediately. So Hunters stopped for about a team fight or so, and then after a nice play there from Pizza Hut, they are going to get back moving again. Shatter going to be blocked there. Great play by Kyo. It's a lot harder to block a Shatter on Sigma than something like Reinhardt, but they still got it done. Cat wants revenge, jumping right into the Sigma. Going to have to be forced back a little bit. Frog going to get Pizza Hut though. And let's see. Not using like a whole lot of ults there too. Both teams, not a whole lot of ults. We have Erie's Blizzard. And Wu is going to have this window. We'll see if either of them uses. Looks like we might get window, and we will. Just spacing them out. Phoenix not wanting to play with that at all. Going to back up around this corner and just wait out the window. They can still contest from around this corner. And we might see the Blizzard here in just a second. Good pick on the Pharah. You know, neither the Sim or the Mei is going to be very good against the Pharah. Here comes the Blizzard. Whoa. That was like a frame perfect ice block. That you see that? Like the rocket just hit the ice block the second they used it. Great play by Phoenix. We're down to 35 seconds, and it looks like they're still going to get some kills. Roast charge. It even baited me. I thought they were charging Kyo, and I think Jellyman might have thought that too, because when they went into the room, caught the Kiriko off guard, it looked like. And now, just like that, Hunters are on their last chance here. If Hunters cannot win this team fight and push in this payload, Phoenix is going to have a very good chance to tie this series 2 apiece. And the Shatter connects in the back line. Oh, that's brutal. They're going to get a double kill, but they're quickly going to lose their tank. Not going to be saved there by the Lucio beats. It almost looked perfect for Phoenix, and now it's going to be scary because they still have to deal with a giant Reinhardt. DBRX going to be able to finish them off, though. Just got to finish off the stragglers. And it looks like they will. Phoenix in a very good position to send this to map 5. I did see that, Bands. I did see that. It was crazy big brain too, because I guess Nikado, he had recorded all this content, which I didn't realize. He had recorded all this content, and then he had been posting it for like 2 years, even though it was just archived stuff while he was losing weight. I mean, that's pretty crazy. What I think is funny is because people were talking about this for years though. They're like, what if he's just playing us and he knows exactly what he's doing, and then he's just gonna get really skinny, and then he did. But I mean, good for him, man.
A wanted man on. I am always ready to learn.
I'm only guilty of stealing hearts.
All right, we could be sent to what I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong, but I can't think of any. What is with prepare your defenses, prepare your defenses? What is that? I think this is the first, like, regular season, could be the first regular season, 1st to 5, that actually went to 5 maps. And if that happens, I'm very sorry, Polar and Misfits.
Shouldn't be moving, right?
Promise not to eat until I get GM. That's funny. All right, Phoenix on the attack. All they have to do is get first point. Not gonna happen on this try though. But this new little like rush comp they started playing at Servasa, really working well against the Hunters. Looks like they're gonna stick with it too. Gonna keep the Mei and the Sim. I wonder if we'll see it in the 5th map if it goes to 5. Yeah, so because we were supposed to have already started Polar vs Misfits. It was supposed to start at 5. But this is gonna happen from time to time. We're gonna have matches go longer. It's just gonna happen. I apologize though. I'll try and make it happen as rare as possible, but I can only do so much to speed things along. Didn't help that I also had like problems getting the map set up for this one. Okay, couple picks. Still lots of Hunters alive, but they really don't need to kill everybody. They just need to kill some Hunters here so they can keep the payload moving. They are moving it. Already getting in one team fight territory here, where if they win one convincing team fight, It should be enough to win the map. They still have about 2.5 minutes. Lots of time to work with. Oh, and another juicy shatter could be on the way. Probably don't want to use it now. Stabilize after the Sigma Flux. They got both support ults too. They didn't use either of them too. They survived that Flux without using either support ult, which is also massive. Now you can come around, dump ults, but Hunters have ults too. We have Coffee, we have both our support ults. So it's really kind of about the same here. But it looks like they are down to go right now. Pizza Hut in trouble. Ooh, if Eerie could have hit that shot, it would have been a very different story. The shatter will connect. It's going to get 2. Brock's going to get Jellyman. Lucio on Lucio violence. The copy does come out. And here comes the window. Everybody's low for the Hunters. But they might be able to use this window to survive for now. Lucio going to be able to get the Blizzard. Going to freeze a couple. And that is going to cost Cat and a cart to go down. And now suddenly looking scary for Phoenix. They used the 3 ults they had. And they did not get it there. Hunters with all 5 players alive. Let's look at the ult situation. A minute left. They probably, if Phoenix goes quick, they could have this fight and then maybe a second kind of staggered fight. Or if they go slow, it would be just one more team fight. Two ults on each side. Flux gonna come out again for Kyo. He grabs Cat. Not gonna be enough. Square's gonna use the sim wall, giving them some space. Wu somehow stays alive there. But Kyo is frozen. Gonna go down. Double kill for Phoenix. Surely that should be enough. Bob gonna shoot them from behind. Not gonna be enough. We're going to match number 5.
Play of the
Here we go. It's not over yet. G-Duck's gonna win that raffle. Next one's up right now. Score's incorrect.
initiating match.
We have Dinks and Energy coming back in for Hunters, which that's my personal reason why I just...
Thank you.
Hold on. I have to fix the lobby again.
Thank you.
I'm gonna crash out. All right.
Thank you.
Initiating
Thank you.
Pet family, what's up, man? Thanks so much for 5 gifted subs. That's huge. That is, we are 2 subs away from server level number 4. Let's see if we're having another ping issue. 1 second, head. Let's see if it's fixed. Both teams are telling me it's fixed. Hopefully it's better. We've had this really weird issue today where even though I set the server to be US Central, it's putting us on EU servers, which is just really strange. Scoreboard. Nice, I thought I fixed it. But yeah, Head Family, thank you so much for those 5 gifted subs. Looks like it went to Rimuru, Avocado. Oh, Avocado's here right now. Jacob Khan, Spoodaman, and Breach Zero. Congrats, guys. Thanks to Head. You'll have no ads for a month. Ed, I appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Oh, hold up. Hold up. Now we're 1 away. Stickman. Lots of love from Ragu right now. Appreciate you guys. And never mind, we're going to hit it. Stickman with 2 gifted subs going to Not Kale and Space Marine, who I think are both here. So that's awesome. Thanks so much, Stickman. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Ragu, for the 7 subs. All right, here we go. The big finale. We're going to be finishing at push here. Dinks surviving with 1 HP. Surely doesn't make it out of here, right? Oh my gosh. That's so sad. I mean, it wouldn't have made the biggest deal ever because it's Ball. Ball's going to be back in just a second.
We're in the lead.
Yeah, thanks again, Sick Man and Head. So we're going to be hitting server level 4 today, which means more juicy prize money for the league. So I appreciate that, guys. Thanks to everybody who made that happen. Rondo, Head, Stickman, and a few others. Pumacita. I don't want to list everybody off because I'll forget somebody. But we are officially starting here. Hunters took it about halfway to the first checkpoint, and then they were stopped. So now Phoenix in control of the bot, already with a lead to try and take back here, though. And they're not really pushing yet. Looks like Dinks jumping around the area there has their attention. Gonna lay down some bombs in front of them. Really strange fight here. Squares is gonna get Boostiora, though, who was on the Juno. And now jumping, ooh, double kill. Gonna get energy too. So double kill from Squares. Could be big, but 2 kills gonna come right back for Hunters. 3 kills now. Kyo getting a double on the Echo. And Squares' efforts unfortunately gonna be wasted. Just Cat and the card alive, and they might be slightly staggering them here. And they are. Wu's just completely ignoring them and then finishes them off. And with that, Hunters is going to be able to get this checkpoint. I'm going to quickly swap Dinks and Kyo. 1 second.
Back we go.
Phoenix with the slightly better ults. Economy, they have basically everything. Frog not quite at beat, but they'll get it in just a second. Squares sticks somebody, but it looks like the Immortality Field saved them. Energy gonna get the first pick there. Cat in the cart gets Kyo, so both teams missing a DPS. And Eerie through the window gonna get a beautiful triple. Gets all of the remaining squishies. Now they just have Dinks, who is gonna go spawn camp Squares. And Tracer, that's a hard character to spawn camp. I guess not for Dinks. Looked like Frog almost came back for backup. Man, that sucks for Phoenix. They had won that team fight and they really wanted to get pushing, but Dinks just refusing to go down there and even get a kill in the backline, just gonna spoil the party completely. And now they've burned through all their ults and really had nothing to show for it. They do get the opening pick there, though. 2 picks. All right. And they've got the Echo one-shot, somehow escaping. Hunters are escape artists this map. Well, if not that time. All right. So once again, Phoenix win, and this time no stragglers. So they are going to be able to push this thing a little bit further, get into Hunters territory. Hunters do have the checkpoint, and Phoenix have just now started pushing into their turf. Like I said, if Phoenix pull this off, it'd be crazy, because Hunters, after that last map, it was pretty obvious they're not going around. They're not messing around anymore. They are putting in the Avengers, as we call them. I feel like most teams have like their Avengers, which is basically just their starting lineup if they're really, really trying to win. And for Hunters, those are the players probably in right now. So a good push from Phoenix as we reach about halfway through the match. They are going to get a little bit closer to that checkpoint. Not quite there, but now it's Hunter's turn. They do have a pulse. Probably need a massive pulse bomb here to make this work. You know, Smelly, as soon as I said it, I was wondering if you were here and we're going to say something. I was kind of praying that you weren't in the chat so that you didn't notice. But I did notice I said it that time. Another beautiful lamp. Lamps from DBRX have been a very slept on part of Phoenix throughout this match. Just right when everybody's about to die, that's when the lamp comes out. Fortunately, they don't have a second one though. And now here come the Hunters, officially pushing back past the checkpoint, getting a couple more kills, and now they are nearing the end here. It's been a very close matchup. Could come to an end in just a team fight if they get a full team wipe here. We do have both support alts. Energy with a pulse. It will get Frog, even though it didn't connect. Eerie does counter, just barely gonna be enough. But the Hunters are still pushing till the end here. Cat want to try and jump on the payload and stop them. But they're losing teammates left and right. And here comes the Juno ult. And there's just too many Hunters on this thing right now. They're going to need some picks or this is over. Wu getting low, though. They are going to be able to get Wu. But 2 meters away. Is anyone able to stop them? Not going to happen. But a very, very exciting series. And this is a big deal. Because, you know, I mean, Hunters obviously won, right? But map differential is going to be a big deal, as we've seen every other season. And so Phoenix getting 2 maps on Hunters, that could be huge for their postseason.